Hey everybody out there in YouTube land, Jake of the OneManBand is back again. And the Rooster Teeth website is just completely swamped with everybody trying to watch the new RWBY episode. And I'm one of them people. So, I'm going to take this opportunity to give you guys the Team SSSN breakdown. My own personal thoughts on this team. And it's not really going to go as in-depth as, say, the Coffee and the Ruby and the Juniper teams. But I'm still going to give a little bit of backstory and talk about each individual team member. Alrighty, to start off the show, we got Wukong, the leader. Inspiration, the Monkey King himself, the original OG guy who was completely overpowered. So, similarities, he's a monkey faunus, he has a gun staff, and gun is another word for staff, but his staff is also a gun. Nunchuck guns. So, the nunchuck shotguns, probably one of the coolest weapons in RWBY in my opinion, but his weapons, they seem to use burn type dust, not really any other type, due to the red and yellow explosions that happened when he used them. It seems like it's burn dust to me, at least. His semblance seems to be the ability to make clones of himself. So far we have seen that he's able to make 2, but he's probably able to make more. This comes directly from the Tale of the Monkey King. He was able to make clones of himself by just pulling hairs off of his body and chewing them and then spitting them out, and each one became a separate clone. Some of you had suggested that each clone represents one extreme of his personality, one being his calm nature, one being his extreme crazy nature. I'm not entirely sure if that is relevant or if that is true in Wukong's character, but it may be. Maybe 2 is the maximum he can make. His personality, he's a very, very chill, overall just cool guy. He's you know, he's kind of suave, he's a jokester, he loves to just mess around, but since he is leader of an actual combat team, that suggests that he has shown merit enough to lead people and to be responsible enough to not only take responsibility for them, but to keep them safe and to keep them disciplined. So, we haven't really seen that side of him yet, because we've only seen him cavorting around with Team RWBY and Neptune. And while on the subject, the second, or should I say 4th member of Team SSSN is Neptune. So basically we have the blue hair, tall, goggles, suave ladies man that he is, but he can't dance. Shame on you, Neptune. Shame on you. And what else do we know about Neptune besides him being just the suave ladies man, his inability to dance? Not really all that much. I mean, he seems to hit on almost every single girl that he comes across. Even though he is shot down, he doesn't really care. But we do also know what his weapon is. His weapon is a combination of, it is a pulse rifle and also a spear trident type deal. Now, if my hypothesis is correct, I believe that every single member of Team SSSN, their weapon is some form of staff, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Neptune's staff can become either a 1-blade or a 3-pronged trident weapon, which he can use for stabbing, slashing, and farther ranged combat. The actual pulse gun form is much more compact, and it seems to use lightning style dust due to the blue power-up that it uses and how it was able to really damage the Paladin mech suit when they were fighting Roman Torchwick. And since Neptune's inspiration is obviously the god of the sea, that would actually make a lot of sense. The whole Triton thing and the lightning thing, because Neptune, he could conjure sea storms and there'd be lightning and thunder and all that cool stuff. So, besides his weapon, and his basic nature, we don't really know much about him. We know him and Sun have been friends for a long time, but does that mean he grew up with Sun? We don't know. Or if they just went to the same school together for a while, were put into a team together because they were friends. We're not sure. We haven't gotten a lot of backstory on Team Sun at this moment. Alrighty, now on to the two real mysteries of Team Sun. And just allow me to rant for a little while. Now, they showed Team Sun in the opening sequence, and I was like, oh, look at these guys. These guys look awesome. And I was like completely like, oh, Sun's team. Oh, I'm gonna love them because I love Sun. He's like my favorite character and stuff like that. So, they were in the opening credits, and I was so waiting to see them. And then the first episode came by when I was at RTX, and I saw Neptune, and I was like, oh, so they're going to introduce Neptune, and they're going to introduce the other members. That's going to be awesome. But no. Scarlet and Sage have yet to be introduced, respectively, to the audience. Now, here's the thing. Monty came up with the concept for Team Sun even before Team Coffee, and we haven't even seen half the team yet. It just makes me so mad, because it's like, you take all this time to make these 4 cool characters, and then you give us 2 of them, and then you leave the other 2 to just be background characters in a wide crane shot in episode 8 or 7. Doesn't matter. It's still, I'm just like, why? Why can't you just show us them? Give us, I mean, it's okay. I understand if you don't have a voice for them yet or anything like that, but you can at least have them in a scene where they're with, I mean, even when Neptune and Sun were seeing off Team RWBY when they were going off with Oobleck, they weren't with the rest of their team. Where were Scarlet and Sage? Why? Why are they not? They're like the redheaded stepchildren of the series right now. Which is funny because Scarlet actually has red hair. But, still. I apologize for that rant. I apologize. I just wanted to get that off my chest, out there in the open. Just, why? But okay, on to their breakdown. Now basically, Scarlet and Sage, complete mysteries. We got their looks, we don't even know their weapons. So, going off their looks alone, me, as well as Sleeper Ripture, we collaborated about this a while ago. We came up with a few theories about Scarlet and Sage, like who they are, what their weapons might be, how they may play a role in the team. So, let's start off with Scarlet, the second member of Team RWBY, if we're going off the lineup that it was in the opening sequence. Now, Scarlet, what can we tell about him? He's got red hair, he's got a jacket, he's got tall boots, he's got, like, eye makeup thing going on. So, based on the eye makeup that was going on, his form of dress, and his hair, I believe that Scarlet may be based off of the Aztec King Montezuma, the Aztec Emperor Montezuma. Basically, if you don't know who Montezuma was, he was the leader of the Aztec people when Cortez landed in the New World and then waged war against them. He ended up dying. But, basically, Aztecs kind of had that whole hairstyle thing going on, and, The eye makeup is similar to what I have seen of Aztecs, like paintings and stuff like that. And the name Scarlet. If you research Aztec mythos, history, and society, they did a lot of blood sacrifices to their sun god. So, blood was a very big part of the Aztec society, which would really go with his name, the color of his hair, stuff like that. Stuff about blood. Now, as for hardcore circumstantial evidence, I don't really have none, because we haven't seen him at all in the series to back this theory up. But, I'll get to another reason why I believe this later on in the video. But what his weapon might be, once again, I believe that all of them probably have some form of staff weapon. Now, what his staff may be, perhaps some form of ceremonial battle staff that would take inspiration from Aztec warriors. Maybe it will have like a double-studded obsidian Aztec war club that maybe breaks apart into a dual-chained flail thingy. I don't know, this is just an idea that I'm throwing out. I think it'd be really cool. I mean, there's pictures over here that'll give you guys an idea of what I'm talking about. Alright, on to Sage. What can we tell about Sage? He has green hair, a dark complexion, he's black. First real black character we've seen in RWBY. And I'm not just talking about the silhouette people, I'm talking about actual skin is not white, it's black. So, what can we tell from that? Well, we can't tell that much off the green hair, but the dark complexion made me think, okay, Africa. Let's think about Africa. What could he possibly be? Basically, my theory puts Sage's inspiration as King Shaka of the Zulu. If you don't know who those people were, basically ancient tribe, not really all that ancient, but a tribe of African warriors who went to war against British colonialists for a very long time. They were very driven, very, very powerful, and they stayed at war for a very long time with the British. But anyway, King Shaka is probably one of the most well-known monarchs, leaders of the Zulu people, due to the fact that his campaigns were the most brutal, they were the most efficient, and it was around that time that society, it was during like the 1800s, the late 1800s, so newspapers and telegraphs and stuff like that could go farther, go faster, so his Shaka's presence and his existence was more widespread. Once again, is there any circumstantial evidence? No, there is not, because he isn't in the show, technically, and stuff like that. So, that's just all a bunch of theories that I got going on in my head. But, here's the thing that I'm trying to get to. Every single member of Team Sun is a king of something. Song Wukong, the Monkey King. Scarlet, his inspiration Montezuma, the Emperor, or the King of the Aztecs. Sage, his inspiration is King Shaka of the Zulu. Neptune, King of the Sea. You see where I'm kind of going with this? If that's what their inspirations are, then it kind of makes sense how they would all be put in a team together, because they all shared that same central bonding agent. Just like Team Juniper is all gender-bent heroes, and Team RWBY are all fairy tale characters. And as for Sage's weapon and role in Team Sun, I'm thinking maybe some form of witch doctor or mage, maybe even a medic. I mean, I'm not sure. Once again, we have nothing to go on, but I have a good feeling his role may be some form of witch doctor or medic, somewhere along that point. So basically, their lineup would be Sun and Scarlet would be more of the melee kind of fighter. Neptune is the one that can go between ranged and melee combat, mostly sticking with ranged, and Sage would kind of be their support, maybe buffing his teammates and healing their wounds, doing stuff like that, maybe attacking with range. I mean, the Zulu's weapons were shields and spears, so maybe Sage's weapon is going to be some form of Witch Doctor's spear or somewhere along those lines. Alrighty guys, I think that's going to end this really short team breakdown. Once again, there's not really all that much to go off of. Team Sun isn't all that explored as Team Juniper and Team RWBY, and my Team Coffee video was just all theories, pretty much. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully, it'll satisfy some of your thirst for Team Sun, and I would like to hear your guys' theories on Team Sun, Scarlet, Sage, Neptune's past, Sun's past. I want to hear these things because maybe you guys have seen or heard something that I haven't, and you guys know a lot more than me, and I don't know, maybe what I'd like to do, I like to read your comments and then put them together with my theories and see how it's like, it makes sense. Or I see your comments and I'm like, well, that theory's even better. So once again, thank you guys for watching. I love your comments. Comment down below. Like and favorite if you've enjoyed. Subscribe, of course. Share this with all your friends. And I will see you guys next time I'm out there in YouTube land. I'll see you then. And hopefully we'll get some more information on Team Sun soon. Yeah!